as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. You look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number one and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week one.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, this defense for the Cards, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points. And if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
Now Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Now here comes Dortch on the return. It's a 57-yard punt, 14 on the return. And the Cards will take over first and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Well, we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarter
touchdown, Cardinals! Marvin Harrison Jr., his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at it, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Young to throw it. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 46. They run here with Dowdle. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. When you look at this defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
To throw, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Come on, back.
Looking to throw, Young. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's Young from the shotgun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
33, yellow. Cut.
Young will set to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
54-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, he set this one off target.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Murray on the sneak. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Cardinals 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
This 2nd and 4. Inside handoff, Henry. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
To throw is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Throwing now is Murray. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On third down, Henry. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. That's to his running back, complete. And the Cardinals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for a Cardinals. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
It's now third and goal.
Murray now, third and goal. Check down here for Henry. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. And this one is right through. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed. Oh, he sheds himself free. Still going.
Wrap up.
Still moving. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Coker, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
Yeah, just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
Come on,
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point.
And Young's going to throw for this. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To throw, it's Murray. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he gets this one just shy of 50. They'll mark him down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
That ball caught by Harrison. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the play. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now Murray off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Murray again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. All told, it's a loss of 8 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Henry up the middle. 20. 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Derrick Henry, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Panthers 6. Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Their own 31-yard line.
On the double.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. There he goes, left side. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 68 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make it 17-13.
Panthers 13. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And he's got room. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 85 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Here's Murray. Got got his name complete over the middle. That's Benson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st down, it's Benson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Green. Hey.
Murray now. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Well, Brand, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Following the interception, Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Ready. Blue, 32.
Young. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
He's got his target. That's complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Come on, set. 52 1. 560.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Right, 95. Ready?
They'll throw again. Young. He'll get this complete to Sanders, the tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Now Young. Now it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
17.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
2nd and 10. Murray now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Murray going to throw. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And out across midfield down to the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Murray looking to change the play here.
First down.
Back to throw now on first down. Through the middle of the field. And down to the 29-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
When you get into the second half of the tied ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Murray now going to do it himself. The flag comes in. It's incomplete, and I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
A gain of 17 yards.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to the end zone real fast.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 7-yard line.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Young will set to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Looking to throw, Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Well, with his size, you've really got to wrap up because arm tackles, they're not going to cut it. And that time, he used his full-grown man strength to fight off his defender and pick up the first down.
Here's Young. And his throw here's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Let's go. Red, 30, set.
It'll be Young again. And this is going to be caught that they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Young to throw it. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards will take over possession here up at the 44. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. After the turnover, here's Murray. Now inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, 56 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Wide open receiver complete. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 37 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Black 40.
Young. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
Davis Gaither on the stop. It's a loss of 9. Now second and goal at the 16-yard line.
Trouble, 38. Step back. Step back.
Now Young. Now he's going to step up and run. This is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Coker, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw, it's Murray. Open man here is Benson. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school.
Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cards get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made at about the 38. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's Young. The open man here, Renfro. Followed a gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Young. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sanders. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Ready. Ready.
Young now. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
First down.
Ready.
A gain of 13 yards.
Young working out of the gun.
First down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Set. Ready.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready.
Young. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18.
A gain of 12.
Ready.
To throw, Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go. Flag. 95. Ready.
Again, it's Young. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Butter Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. On play action, it's Murray. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. DJ Wadham got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack on offense. Sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. First and 10 at the
To throw is Murray. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
This is another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. Derek Brown busting through to get him for a loss of 6. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
That ball caught by Harrison. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 5. First down.
Here we go.
To the air once more, Young. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. And the Cards are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Young's pass. Intercepted.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. A first down carry for Henry. Hard running at the 15. And down inside the 15 he goes. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Cardinals up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35. And so the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Young to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Caught out right by Renfro. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Let's go now. Right, 95. Cut.
Now Young. Back to Renfro again, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Down. Set.
They'll throw again. Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
Now, a lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And the Panthers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Panthers first down. First and goal, Carolina.
Looking to throw, Young. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers! Rico Dowdle, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And the lead is down to 20.
Makes the score Cardinals 54, Panthers 34.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Cards, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they'll
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start down in the Bayou. The Saints at home to take on the 49ers. And it's welcome back from injury for this guy, Brandon Aiyuk. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. This will wind up as a 68-yard touchdown. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the second-year wideout looking for a breakout year, Marvin Harrison Jr. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's the all-pro wideout, Justin Jefferson. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 47 yards for the touchdown. The Vikings are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. Until next week, Scott Hanson, good night from Orlando.